I need this thing on. So we can start building these things. Because once we get the farms built up, then we could build the water plant here, which can suck up, you know, all the ice into water, and then it can water the food, and we can make a lot of food. There we go, we're starting to build some farms now. We've unlocked the water plant. Because the game set us up. It said, oh, you know, get 500 cryonic pods. Gets 500 cryonic pods. Oh no! Why do you have more than 250 people frozen? How dare you, you evil monster! No, we want everyone unfrozen now. We don't care if we all starve to death. But we'll still get mad at you if we do. Oh, look at that. Let's see, how big is this thing? I knew it had to go up against the wall. Looks like we can build it right there. We're gonna turn this on. Turn this on. We're gonna turn these off. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be paused. But now we should be making water, which is gonna make us a lot of food. So maybe we should get this thing next. Just like that, we could send up a ship there. Check it out, Melon. Really just kind of hedge my bets, hopefully that there's some resources here, really.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Requires technology deep dive apparatus. Great.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Whew. Let's see what we find, huh? Let's just save. Risky. I don't have enough alloy to set up that. It needs 50, and I definitely don't have that much to spare. So already has explosives, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Alright, let's take a look.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Yup, that was too risky. Temporary study center. Let's try the one, huh? 50 more alloy. You can see right now we have 0.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
It's okay, everything is fine. It's not fine. We're gonna pause the cell housing. Actually, you know what? That should be enough houses to build up this one. All the people will just be in here. So we don't want to go here, and I don't want to go here. Both of them are important to the mission, which will give me -1 stability to my sector. All of them. Because it gets sad.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh my god, everything needs deep dive. I can't do anything. I don't even think I could research that even if I wanted to. Oh no, I totally can. I guess that's more important than exosuits. They just won't take it out from here. They won't take the alloy out from the refineries. This is why I always had 2 of them. You see what I don't like? You see they're taking the alloy out from these buildings, going all the way back to the stockpiles, and then taking it back out of the stockpile to go drop it off at the places that it needs to be. Like, come on.
A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
I really don't care.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I don't care.
Warning, a sector is being overworked.
I don't care. +10 trust bonus, apparently. They're still not taking alloy out from the smelteries! Like, they legitimately are refusing to take it out. Because they're so busy taking it out of the buildings here and driving it all the way back. I've kind of already thrown this run, if you couldn't tell, by the way. That's why I don't care if the sector's overworked or whatever else it's gonna have. Now maybe it won't take them so long to go do stuff. So I don't have to go around the whole thing. Okay, we're building it now. We're actually building the housing. Then we can get rid of a bunch of houses here. And then once we get rid of this guy here, we can put another one over here. Then we'll have all this free space where we can stabilize this sector. Novelty of eating crops grown in space delights the crew even in purely perpetual. The turning of ordinary into extraordinary can have a profound effect on judgment, elevating the otherwise humble to the sublime. Understood. So that's where we get that 10% bonus trust. Which is great, because I need it. It'll buy me a bit more time.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Indifference in the prompts of times whose rise begun to break out of the station.
A violent strike. Neocon protocols have identified a new planet suitable for our colonization test program.
Oh!
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Colonists. Colonists are non-workers that have been trained in colonization training center. Colonists are crucial for colonization events. The number of colonists within Tycoon is shown by hovering the mouse over the population icon. You could transport colonists to designated using the cargo ship that is represented by the population icon. Now I'm going to build our hospital because people managed to have gotten extremely stupidly sick. There we go. That should help the stability of this sector. Finally. Check this guy out because we actually haven't been to that one. Alright, cool. We're gaining trust once again. Thank God. Oh no, this requires colonization training center. Great. Prologue through chapter 1's a lot of fun. I'm currently in chapter 2, and I feel like I'm just fighting the game at every turn. A lot of what people were saying was the game is really, really hard. And I would have to agree with that. It is really hard. It's really cool. I really like it, but it's really hard. On the bright side, our hull is doing fantastic. Look at that. We're getting our trust up slowly but surely. There's a lot of this game that I like, and there's a lot about this game that I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of managing resources between sectors. That shouldn't be a thing. It's not, you know, 6 different cities, it's one sub-space station, right? I don't like being punished for opening more sectors. I don't like being punished for progressing the story. I don't like being punished for taking my time. I don't like being punished for going too quickly. It's like, what do you want me to do, game? You want me to go through it fast? You want to go through it for slow? Because you're punishing me either way. Oh, we finally unlocked the dive apparatus. Good. This guy we can do, because now I'm actually making alloy. So I lose about 10 water, or about 2.6 per cycle. So I'm not producing enough to keep up with my current farm. Our spaceship's almost over here.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, let's take a look. So, several sensors have recorded contradictory readings relating to correlates effect on the planet, whose name I'm not going to try. This is the crew of a name I'm not going to try. We have entered a name I'm not going to try, atmosphere. Equipment has been deployed, but the gravity of the planet may complicate our operations. Visibility is null. Atmospheric corrosive factors are negligible. Alright, so I can either send over alloy, or I can send over polymer. An advanced infrastructure. Let's do this. I do have enough. Weather station. I feel like this one's going to yield the most stuff, so let's do this, huh? At least our trust is back up to almost 50%. Our hull is doing great. We have a lot of alloys in storage right now. We're just working on other stuff right now. Oh my god, it's a miracle. We finally defrosted enough people to lose that negative 1 stability. Cool. Let's turn this off. Simply because I don't need more people right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and build the other housing unit here. And then we're going to destroy all these guys. And then we're going to shove everyone into these small buildings. Honestly, though, I want the mushroom wall. Because that's waste to food. Fantastic. Please don't be huge. Okay, you're not as big. Let's finish this first. And then we'll decide where we put stuff. Now, I have to build these housings on the wall like this. So if I want to build another one, I'm going to have to move the plant here. And then some. Nope. Just the plant. The road. Alright, we're gaining 8.6 food per cycle. That's fantastic to see. We are currently researching the mushroom room. Let us build the one I wanted, which is this center.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's put it over here. Alright, science team. What have you found? They've got 75 science. Fantastic. Okay. Let's build the second set. These guys here. There's something over here. I don't know if the probe's gonna get destroyed from going through this storm, but I guess we'll find out. Interesting. Okay. So, these people are happy to live in crew quarters, which are these buildings. They're a little bit more spacious. These buildings are not so spacious. So I lost that +1 because the majority of people are not living
An accident
in
has
crew
occurred in
houses.
the Tycoon.
Politics are sector-specific measures you can take in response to various crises. They impact living conditions of the crew within a sector. For example, they might change the sector's working conditions or resource management strategy. Let's take a look. Propaganda is normal. Food is normal. Okay, give more, decrease in stability, whatnot. We might be able to do that because we are making a lot of food. Buildings operate. First, we could 24% more. Okay. Waste recycling. That's weird. Why would people rather have us destroy it than recycle it? That'll give me a -1 stability here. Batteries last 20% longer. Oh my god, I have to build one per location? Really? Gosh dang it, I wish I could squeeze them in here. Alright, what else? Starving population, stay home or keep working? Seriously? Prioritizing workers is gonna make people very mad? Why? Why? Why do they care if I unfreeze workers or everyone? Why would you care? You're not related to them. So I don't know if it's a bit better to go over here and then set it over here, so it's not going through the middle of the storm, because it's probably going to kill people, which will break this promise, which doesn't ever seem to go away, which is also annoying. I have to keep casualties to minimum while exploring. I can only have less than 5 people get injured. Forever. In this whole system. Until I leave, I must have less than 5 injuries from space exploration. We're about to get the wall mushrooms, which I'll plop them both here. Let me actually only, oh geez, build one of them for now, because I don't know how much it can keep up with it and whatnot. Waste recycling. Waste recycling in Sector 2. -1 stability. Waste can be stored in stockpiles. After setting this policy, you will have to wait 10 cycles before or after to do another policy in Sector 2. Build, I can put it to waste. Or there we go. Let's just get the rest of these guys done.
A science ship team has completed.
With the extra resources available to us, we are able to get through the ice. The cave extends deep into the comet, and gravity is even stronger within it than on the surface. Sending remote control recording equipment ahead, we discovered an almost completely enclosed cavity at the cave's end. At the center of the comet, within the cavity, is a floating gray sphere, 5 meters in diameter. It has no discernible power source. It does possess a strong electromagnetic field and emits a faint bluish glow. When we attempt to move the remote instrumentation closer, the sphere swallowed it, its surface becoming almost viscous. New technology unlocked. Post-decryozation treatment upgrade unlocked for Cryo Center. Descend into the cavity and study the sphere. Variety. The spice of life. Oh, too bad it needs 10 people. But it takes 6 wastes to make 100 food, so that's pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna need this second mushroom wall for a very long time. I have so much dead space, it's not even funny.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We're no longer picking up any signals from Melon and lost contact with both its PA and crew.
A new request awaits your attention.
Yeah, they're probably pissed at me now, aren't you? Station team has a reputation of not being the most well-trained of the crew. Minus permanent -1 stability. How about no? How is that fair? We're successful, and science team found a PA piloting the ship. Oh. Interrogate the ship. Spamming subsystems. Our team will try to extract information from the PA about their origins and intentions. This one. Cool. We're leaving.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Was hunted by something else I can't pronounce. The UN was ruthless and systematically investigated all areas of space they knew that Protagoras to operate in. A key part of their plan involved infiltrating Dolus from the inside and sowing dissent among the crew. A mutiny forced Protagoras to stop in the system for longer than planned. The rebels gained access to a command terminal and transmitted the its exact coordinates to the other guy's ship. I don't know why everything is complicated names, but everything is complicated names. That's when my parents put me in this body and left me here to play with the wind forever. Should I just ignore the magnifying glasses? Guaranteed to get a permanent -1 stability. But we're now making mushrooms. More food for us.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Man, the 1 second I had with this mushroom factory working, you all managed to go botch it up. Oh, the present crew, Melon, was not the original crew. After intense questioning and observation via the ship's onboard surveillance system, it appears that the new crew members are indeed human and possess a good knowledge of Dolus protocol and procedure. They stubbornly insist that they've always worked on Tequin, but their biological data does not match with any registered crew. Huh? The crew manifest will be updated to account for what must be a database bug. Remotely initiate the Melon self-destruct sequence. But this one's fancy. 5 crew members renamed. God, it's gonna give me a -1 stability, isn't it?
A science ship team has completed a
Cargo
task.
ship is on its way to Tequin. Oh! Got a new cargo ship. But it has no dock. Tis the problem. Well, since we already got the -1 stability thing, I might as well just keep going with the story and see what happens. Let's see how big this colonization thing is. Massive. Absolutely massive. Just like every other building in this entire game. Start trying to unlock the interlocks in Sector 6 here. Oh, which I'll probably regret, but we'll expand. I can move a lot of this space stuff over here. This area is going to be our space sector. So we're going to go ahead and put 3 loading docks in there. I'm also going to put a probe station in there. And then I'm going to put 3 airlocks in there. And then it'll literally be nothing else in there except for houses, a mess hall, and then a bunch of stability stuff. Oh, maybe I'll put the tech lab in there too, because that's a space building too. We'll see. We'll see how it looks in here. Over here. Set up another temporary thing. Hopefully get a lot of science out of it.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Deploy the entire crew in reinforced exoskeletons. We took advantage of the drop in the wind speed to descend and land on Fargo 39. The gravity is intense, and several of our measuring equipments have failed. Despite the extreme hostile environment, we were prepared to make a sortie to the signal location. So there's an emergency signal here from the Dulles frequency. The transmission protocol is different from the one used to Tyquin and its auxiliary aircraft. Window of opportunity appears to be opening. Yep. Exosuits, please. Ooh, you're stupid. Ooh, this is not going to end well for this cargo ship. We might lose it. I can't stop it now. It's going to go right through the storm. And I definitely don't have enough science to research this.
A ship has been destroyed by a space weather event.
Wow, it's like I predicted that, isn't it? That sucks, but you know, we already have another one, so it's whatever.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
What'd you guys find? We arrived at the source signal. We found a cargo ship of an unknown class. It bears a resemblance to those we use on Tyquin. It's really technically pronounced Tycoon. Let's try to repair it. Which I could do. I could relocate all my industrial stuff over to Sector 3 and make that the industrial sector. And then make this the space sector.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I am not picking up those cryopods. Ain't happening. Reason I'm not picking them up, because then I'll get a -1 debuff, because I'll have over 250 people. Oh, hey, look at that! We've unlocked another sector! And once they collect all this stuff, we will destroy everything and plan out the sector for industry. So we put all the industry over here. The planet is dead and devoid of activity of any kind. However, our scans have located the remains of a ship in orbit. The wreck of a UN ship, orbits this planet. In a twist of fate, it seems that after hunting down Dulles survivors, it fell to something even more dangerous than itself. We have visual of a cluster of UN emergency cryopods drifting towards the planet. If we do not intervene, they'll enter the planet's atmosphere and incinerate. We're gonna recover resources. F them. Why would I free the UN people? Science team, not machine. Sir, the cryopods burning in the atmosphere. Resources have been prepared for extraction. Leave the planet. People of the base better not get mad, or I swear to God. So we found all the celestial bodies.
A science ship team has completed a
Ready
task.
for extraction. Leave the planet. Investigate the report. Upon near the location, it appears what the crew member had actually observed was an unusually shaped geological formation. Leave the planet. But I'm glad the probe has completed a scan.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Yay! Happy New Year! It's been 1 year in space. Establish an advanced colony structure. We will do that, just not right now. Because it's gonna take 60 food, and I don't have 60 people trained to become astronauts to colonize. Okay, let's plan. We have the steel mill, we have the electronics factory, polymer refinery, and fusion station for water. which I don't think I'll put in here because we don't need it to be in here. And then we also have the tech lab. So I think it's a good idea to connect these guys here like this. Make a basic plan. Do 2 steel mills here. Making an electronics factory. I want 2 polymer factories. Like that. So road in here. Road over here. We're going to need some houses. Perfect. We're gonna need an infirmary. Just like that dead space there. Wonder if I should build a docking bay in here. If I can fit the big guys here, I might as well put the big guys in here, right? Because I imagine this place is probably going to need a lot of stability. We don't have a med bay yet, do we? Perfect! No one will ever notice this weird L back way. Okay, cool. So we got housing, we got food, we got storage, we got an infirmary, we got all of our industrial buildings. I think I will. I think I'm going to build a docking bay here. Because I'd prefer to have the raw resources get mined here instead of having to have them get transported here from this area. Now, mind you, we don't have the power or the people to support this grand plan, but that's what it is. It's a grand plan. Colonization center. I want to put that in the space area because it's a space building. And then, yeah, we got almost all the stability in here because they're going to need it. It's tempting to put the mushroom wall in here. Because I can't fit it in perfectly right here, nudged in the corner. Because it take waste to make food, right? I think that's a good idea, actually. I think I like that a lot. It doesn't hurt to do more waste stuff. Let's do that. Let's put a waste thing in here. I can fit this guy in right here. And then we'll have this guy be waste storage. Perfect. I think this is going to work nicely. People here are angry, but hopefully they won't be angry for long. Let's prioritize the housing. And then I think after that, we'll prioritize the stability just so they're happy. I also didn't realize we didn't get all the science from over here. And I set my melon away. Let us move. All right, Tycoon, we are moving over here. Because we've depleted all the resources that are close by. And we're off!
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Well, hell, I really hope this doesn't kill me. I really hope, because we're moving for quite a while. Are we there? Are we here? Oh my god, we're here. We've made it! Do this. We can now build the wastewater center. 50 waste into 50 alloy, 50 waste into 20 polymer, 50 waste into it. 1 electronic every 10 cycles. I think we will build this here. We have the waste to mushroom, but I think we're going to be reducing more waste in here. So we'll add the waste center in here. I'm actually going to build this training center right here for the time being. Simply because I need to colonize the planet.
Population transfer complete. A science ship team has completed a task.
Leave the planet. End protocol. Negotiate the formation. Investigate the formation. Sure, why not? Bolt.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Support location of it, they were revealed it to be nothing more than an optical illusion. Wow, guys, leave the planet. I'm dismantling the colonization training center because I'm gonna put down another steel mill forge. We can't make enough alloy for everything fast enough. And I should have left it the first time, but I didn't, and that's on me. I might have to load this back. Problem is that we never done a save. At least not a recent save. Loading back. Our pro successfully located the ship we're looking at. Visual signs reveal that the Dulles station is encased in ice. It is not transmitting any signals. We are holding position next to it. Its hull has been ripped open and exterior systems are severely damaged. Although the outer superstructure appears to be more advanced, its similarities to the Tycoon are striking. To access the station's main computer systems, the retrieve vol coordinates, we must first break through the ice and get aboard. We have entered there are signs of past conflict and full of corpses everywhere. We have found numerous cryopods, probably from emergency crew. Evacuation procedures. Many of the station sectors are depressurized and heavily damaged. Almost all areas show no signs of life. And looting. We have managed to run diagnostic routines and connect with space terminals following Dulles confidential protocols. The mission report status has been encrypted and analyzed via the tech lab. Slowly getting more alloy over here. We could start building some more of these buildings. I just realized this thing wasn't on. It could have helped tremendously, but it wasn't on. We got a lot of issues to fix, but we're not losing yet. We're very close. We're teetering on the edge. But we're gonna, hopefully once we get this sector done, I can redo this whole sector, which will help tremendously. And hopefully then we'll be a bit more stable.